Welcome, my name is Renee Sorbonne, Managing Director of Dermal Systems, North American distributors of Dermaviduals dermatological skincare. Today I'm coming to you makeup free because the purpose of this video is to show you how to use the Dermaviduals Deco line. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to apply your Dermaviduals Base Foundation Plus. I have mine with me today, which is customized for Fitzpatrick Skin Type 3. Once you have picked yours up from a clinic near you, you would have seen how it's custom blended for you, as you can see right here. So let me show you some tools of the trade and how to get an awesome application. We're going to be using makeup wedges, foundation brush, and also a powder brush at the end to accomplish our mission. Then I'm going to apply the powder, as the powder enhances the end result of the foundation. Last but not least, I'm going to use our eye pencil and lip pencil. There's a variation of colors, but I've got two here just to demonstrate how to use that. Keeping in mind that all of this is designed for the most sensitive of skin, or what we refer to in the industry as compromised skin. So let's start with our foundation. We have an option of tools available: brush, sponge, or my ultimate favorite, fingers. When I use the brush, I like to put the foundation on the back of my hand and pick it up with the brush from there. If I'm using my fingers, I like to pump directly onto my fingers and go straight to my face. If I'm using a sponge, I personally like to pump a little bit onto the makeup wedge or sponge and add it to the skin. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that in the process of applying this. I will apply 2 coats because I want to show you how you can build more coverage. So on the back of my hand, that's my color, and use your brush to pick the color up. I'm going to do one side of my face first so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'll draw an imaginary halfway line. Okay. I am a lover that even when I do use a brush or a sponge, I like to come back and ultimately finish off with my fingers anyway. So Dermaviduals is designed to be a medium application. So that's a pretty sheer application on the one side of my face, and I really like this look for basic day-to-day activities when I'm just running around playing with my toddler, things like that. If I were to do this in real life, which I am, I like to use my hands. The warmth of your hands and a press and a roll helps to really melt the products essentially into the skin, and that's where you're really going to get a smoother appearance in terms of open pores, etc. I see some lines, so we'll just go. I like to use my fingers. I told you I like to use my fingers as I'm working towards the end. Sometimes fingers is the perfect tool to get into little contours like around the eyes, under the eyes, etc. Remember that you want to come to your ears. There's nothing worse than having a line right in front of your ear where you stopped your makeup, a demarcation, and blend into your neck as well, because you're not wearing a mask, you're wearing makeup. Okay, so that's half of my face done. I'm going to show you the other half using a sponge. So just like that. This also helps you control how much or how little you might want to apply. That's another area people forget, is under the nose. The last one that I like to do as I'm building up my base is actually just do little blots. The idea is similar to using your fingers, of just working that into the skin. And once again, I'll use my fingers just to seal that in. So I'm hoping it will finish off nice and easy. Usually I use the same tools to do the whole face. Oh, connect in the middle. Full face, one layer. Next, I'm going to show you how to apply a second layer that can give you more coverage. I sometimes do this if I happen to go to a romantic dinner, any occasion that you want a little bit more. Simply put some on your fingers, and we're just going to start working the color through. Of course, before I applied my makeup, I should tell you, I of course did moisturize. I used my anti-wrinkle serum and my custom blended foundation. My touch is quite light at this point because I don't want to move what I already have down. The more you apply, the more coverage you're going to get. Press and roll, press and roll. Notice that at the moment I have a little bit of a challenge going on just on the corner of my nose here. So you can use a little bit more to cover. As your skin warms, or the product warms into your skin, you'll see that it will just blend perfectly. So as you can see, with a second layer of the foundation, I have more coverage. See the difference? Now let's match the other side. And I'm going to use my fingers for that because I'm on the roll. Just a touch more. I'm going to do one more press and roll all over my face. I especially like this technique underneath the eyes to make sure that it's not sitting in a way that's obvious. I really want there to be a beautiful fusion of the foundation into my skin. A little bit of magic. I think I'm feeling pretty happy with that. What do you think? Next, I'm going to show you how to use the Dermaviduals powder. As you notice, I've removed my microphone because the powder can actually damage microphones. That's a really useful tip for you if you ever get in contact or get the opportunity to work in filming or media. To apply the powder, I am going to use a powder brush. This is a very useful tool, and obviously the powder is a very great end to a makeup application because it illuminates the foundation. I'm going to use the clear powder to set the makeup, and then I'm going to use my light summer bronze in order to contour or highlight. I'm actually going to use it like a blush, if you will. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you. It has a little sponge in it, so let's just put that to the side. I like to tip the container upside down in order to get the powder through the little holes. I'm a great fan of using the powder from the lid because I feel I have more control of the powder that way. I'm picking up the powder with my brush, and notice that I'm utilizing both sides of the brush. Now, it's a mineral powder, so there's no need for magic. You literally just want to place and lift and place and lift, and you're kind of going to tap, tap, tap it into the skin. If you go like this, your powder will be flying all over your counter. So use the bristles. Add a bit more. See, I'm picking it up and I'm using the lid to actually work it into the bristles of my brush. That easy. Taking this step makes you look less shiny and makes your makeup look more natural. Next, I'm going to use one of our darker powders as a blush. So I've picked some up with my brush. I want to be very conservative with this because I don't want a lot of color. I just want a touch. a touch of bronze. So I'm going to utilize both sides of my brush. The secret to makeup is blending, so make sure you blend that through just a touch more. And for me personally, I like it to look like I've been doing healthy outdoors activities. So I like to put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin, and just a touch where the sun would naturally kiss you. So we're going to be using our black eyeliner just to line the eyes. I'm left-handed, so here goes nothing. I like to use small little strokes. So I've completed my eyeliner, and I have reached an age where I feel I should not be using eyeliner on my lower lid anymore. Moving on to lip liner. As you see, I have finished the foundation over the edges of my lips called the vermilion border. I am a great fan of putting lip liner all over my lips, meaning I'm going to color my lips with the liner as well. That gives me a great base to move from. Now, for me, I'm actually a minimal makeup kind of person, so I usually do my liner and then put the Dermaviduals lip balm over the top. If you feel so inclined, this is where you would put your lipstick or lip gloss over the top. If you'd like more information on Dermaviduals or where you can find our products, visit us at dermalsystems.com and follow us on social media.